Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. I'm so glad you're here today. I've been kind of busy doing a whole bunch of other things. Had some traveling going on, and I've been doing some drawing and some other things. I've been practicing some painting. I have some oil paints that I've been learning about, and it's been kind of messy. Yeah, I just put some lotion on. Felt good. So today it's like I've got this time and I don't know exactly what to do. And I was looking at my creativity and gratitude book and my art journal, and it's like, let's go inside that. Let's take a moment and just work in here, because I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Look at where I'm at so far. Yeah, I only have that much more left in this art journal, and I don't think I've finished an art journal before. I'll have to think about that. I honestly, I don't think I have finished a complete art journal. I've finished some glue books like that, but I don't think I've ever done an art journal all the way through. Oh, wait, that's not true. The whatever by fives, that I did one of those. So that's an art journal, so qualifies. Okay, great, I did. But I want to get through this one because I got a new one and I kind of want to start that soon. So anyway, I'm taking creativity and gratitude, and oops, this chapter, it's week 17. And by the time you get this, it'll be past, maybe. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this. But hope heroes through history. And this phrase right here just grabbed me. And it's a phrase from Frida Kahlo. The only thing I know is that I paint because I need to, and I paint whatever passes through my head without any other consideration. And I said, let's do this. And it talks about history that's filled with lots of different role models, and one of this gal's role models, and this gal being Amy Oestreicher. If you want to look her up, she's very inspirational. One of my biggest role models is Frida Kahlo. And so Frida just looked inward, and she drew her self-portraits so many times that you see, if you look up Frida Kahlo, there are so many self-portraits of her. That's what she did. And she just used her paintbrush to just express herself. And she had life circumstances and obstacles, but her spirit lived through her creativity. And it's just, she's been such an inspiration. And she said, one of her quotes is, "Feet, what do I need you for when I have wings to fly?" Apparently she had some health issues, and that made her not be very mobile. But there's pictures of her studio, and it just, look up Frida Kahlo. It's really cool what they have on her. And so in the sketchbook or below, start a list of people who inspire you. They may be activists, leaders, scientists, artists, or writers. Keep an ongoing list of their names to build your arsenal of hope, jotting down a few words about why they motivate you to keep dreaming. So I went through some of my YouTube people that I watch, and I added them here. And there's just so many. There is not enough space here. But I grabbed a few people that are in my list of subscribed people that I watch, and there's so many for art. And I had to break it down because I watch a lot of different kinds of videos. But for art, right here, there's several, and also here in town, there's some art people that inspire me. So I'm just gonna stick with that, with art people. But I don't know, think about who inspired you. Who got you started? Oh, I should put my sister on here, because if it wasn't for her, I would not have a YouTube channel, because she inspired me to start a YouTube channel. Lord rest her soul. And honestly, I bet she's having a really good time in heaven right now. Creativity and gratitude, week 17, and a Frida Kahlo quote. Gonna just do whatever comes across my brain. So I did come across that about a week ago, and I took my oil paints out and I just started drawing a face, or painting a face with oils. And it's just a face. I just went for it, and it's oil, and I had some solvents, and I said I have a lot to learn. But I put Frida's quote right here: "Whatever passes through my head," that passed through my head. And this took me quite a while, and I was getting a little frustrated, but in the end, I like that I tried. Okay. Perfect isn't the end result. progress is. So I'm going to have this. And I also brought out some things that Judy Woods has all these cool, she got me thinking about abstract. And so I'm just going to start painting and playing, and we're going to see where this little page ends up. It's not very big, so hopefully it won't take too long. And I have my pens. So I'm just going to play and see what becomes of this page. I have no idea, to be honest, but I have all my colors. What's that? Got some jazz going on in my ears from relaxed music, and let's see what happens. I'm going to start painting, put on some music for you to hear or listen to, and I will talk at the end. Okay, great.
said, oh, baby, come on down. You said, oh, darling, I like that sound. See you standing on that photograph just before the simple morning pass. I'm just here to say it's alright to feel alone sometimes. See you standing like a wildflower, rising from the concrete in rush hour. I'm just here to say it's alright to feel alone sometimes. desert palm trees blowing in the breeze. In the fast lane, going where we please. And I said, sweet sunshine, fall on me. And you said, holy moly, darling, let's go get that dream. See you standing on that photograph just before the simple morning pass. I'm just here to say it's alright to feel alone sometimes. See you standing like a wildflower, rising from the concrete in rush hour. I'm just here to say it's alright to feel alone sometimes. And I said, oh, baby, come on down. And I said, oh, baby.
Okay, well, there it is. I didn't use my pens. What could I add? I dried it. Dots are always fun. Yeah, I could do some stripes in here, but I already have so many stripes. But it's just a fun, you know, thank you, Frida, just whatever is in front of me. And just all of this today. And that took about half an hour, you know, so not a whole lot of time was spent, but a little bit of a mess for sure. But I'll give you a little bit of close up here and what, let's give you a better focus. Yeah. So a couple people inspired this. Some people that I have been following and whose work just gives me freedom, gives me the sense of it doesn't matter. It's progress, not perfection by any means. And there's just something fun about just playing with colors, just to play. So Judy Woods, definitely, with the line inspiration and the stencil type of shapes. And Amanda's work on Instagram, very freeing. And also Kimba Livesay on Instagram, similar stuff like this, mark making within the painting, and no real rhyme or reason to this, just slapping it down, giving it color wherever you feel like it needs to go. And it's just a fun exercise in artistic expression. Let you do you, and I'm doing me right now, and that's what this is all about. Just having all these little tools on hand too. I love having like this old toilet paper roll. It's just such an easy way, and I can mold it to however I want. I could have made it more round, but I like the oval shape. And a credit card or an Amazon card that has been cut with decorative scissors so that it has different edges. Another one cut up in different sizes so that I have marks that I can make with these. Obviously caps of different sizes. So you have the circle aspects. And I picked up this cork as I was walking along one day. Thought, you know, I might be able to make a stamp out of that, cut it out, but I kind of like just the perfection of the roundness. And your roller, always a good idea just to spread paint around. And a ruler of some sort, big or small, to make straight edges and straight lines. Judy Woods uses rulers a lot too. And so yeah, all kinds of things to use. I mean, whatever you have in your stash. And I could stencil on top of this and do more mark making on it. But just a little exercise to just loosen up the artistic juices, just to get things flowing. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you loved it, and I love you. Hope you're having a really great day and finding some way to be creative and figure out what your intrinsic values are. Painting, whatever, is what mine is today. I hope you're having a great day. Take care, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.